Well, this week was a big week in the court of law as Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son, was found guilty on all three charges in his federal gun case. After a few hours of deliberation in a Delaware courtroom, the jury's verdict found Hunter Biden had in fact broken the law when he lied on a federal form when purchasing a firearm in 2018. Hunter ticked the box indicating that he was not using drugs while buying the gun, when in fact he was. While the president's son is still yet to be sentenced, which will have to take place before November's election, this case is now closed after years of the investigation headed by US Attorney David Weiss. While jail time could be on the cards for Hunter Biden, it's unlikely that he will receive the maximum 25 years. Welcome to the Culture Wars Weekly Wrap. Let's get into it. While Hunter Biden has officially been found guilty in his federal gun case, he was being investigated for more than just that. Since 2018, the president's son has been under the microscope for engaging in potentially dodgy business deals involving bribery and foreign lobbying. The lack of verdict for those potential crimes and whether or not Joe Biden was involved has been slammed online. Republican Congressman Thomas Massey tweeted, "Hunter might deserve to be in jail for something, but purchasing a gun is not it. There are millions of marijuana users who own guns in this country, and none of them should be in jail for purchasing or possessing a firearm against current laws." This commentary was backed up by ex-owner Elon Musk, who responded, "I agree. He and others should be in jail for impugning the integrity of the United States by taking bribes for political favours, but not for this pseudo-crime." DC Drano wrote, "Now can we put him on trial for the actual crimes people care about, like the foreign bribes in China, Ukraine and other countries that he took on behalf of Joe Biden?" While some think this guilty verdict was all a ploy to protect the president, Blake Masters tweeted, "Hunter Biden made millions of dollars as an unregistered foreign agent, but the DOJ doesn't want you to focus on that. So they gave him a smaller firearms charge just so the Democrats can claim nobody is above the law while covering for the Biden's corruption." Donald Trump's daughter-in-law and RNC co-chair, Lara Trump, responded to the verdict on Fox News.
Everybody knows what this trial with Hunter Biden was about. This is about smoke and mirrors. This is the red herring. This is a distraction from what you've talked about the entire show, which is that it's not just criminality we're worried about with the Biden family. It's national security we're concerned about. We need to know as American citizens that when Joe Biden, as president of the United States, is making decisions for this country, he's made decisions based on what's best for the American people.
In a pretty bad state of affairs, the White House press secretary just so happened to cancel the daily briefing after Hunter Biden's verdict was handed down.
Kayla, we'll let you get to that press briefing that was obviously delayed by the president's remarks. It actually just got canceled.
Yeah, we just learned that.
Whoops.
Briefing canceled after the president's son was convicted.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick break, I think.
We'll discuss also.
Let's keep going with the panel.
It was pretty awkward timing for Joe Biden to take the stage to discuss gun sense only hours after Hunter Biden's guilty conviction. And it wouldn't be a speech without a stumble.
Instead of trying to stop our ban on ghost gun kits that contain these that can commit crimes, they're working like hell to stop it.
Now, this video has made the rounds online this week of Joe Biden seemingly freezing while everyone around him dances at the Juneteenth event. Now, that moment prompted a lot of replies online. One person wrote, "He clearly lost Wi-Fi." Another wrote, "Lights on, nobody's home. Please put him in a retirement home." Another person wrote, "Finally, they forgot to put new batteries in this clone." Joe Biden had another stumble when presenting on stage at the event.
She knew so long as she was 9.
our freedom can never be secured.
Leaving the White House scandals now, this video has gone viral this week showing a TikToker mad that employers won't accommodate her inability to be at work on time.
So I just got yelled at for asking a very reasonable question. So I'm applying to go somewhere, and I just wanted to know, are there accommodations for people who struggle with time blindness and being on time, you know? And then the person I was with interrupted and acted like I was asking something else, and then when we were done, they actually started yelling at me and saying that accommodations for time blindness doesn't exist, and if you struggle with being on time, you'll never be able to get a job. You know, provided you're trying your absolute best to be there. And then they're like, your stupid generation wants to destroy the workplace. And yeah, I think that a culture where workers are just cut off because they struggle with being on time, when there's other solutions that we can look to, I think that just anybody who thinks it's okay to just treat people like that, yeah, that culture needs to be dismantled. And then I asked that person, how can you feel good about yourself upholding this kind of system? And then to think I'm entitled. No, if people think it's okay to treat others like this, that's entitlement.
And chaos erupted this week at a pro-Palestine rally at the UCLA college campus.
Stop! We can't move! Guys, just go! Don't get the bus, go! People getting hurt! Guys, please stop, please!
A group of activists from the group Climate Defiance have interrupted a charity baseball game in Washington, D.C., boycotting the congressional game to oppose the fact a petrol company had sponsored it.
Excuse me, press. Excuse me, press.
Finally, in a bizarre situation, guests at the Shelbourne Hotel in Dublin were evacuated this week because of a fire. A local TV station covered the hotel fire, only to find a major Hollywood actor was there as one of the evacuated guests. It was none other than Happy Days legend Henry Winkler.
When I heard the fire alarm, I thought it was the clock radio. I thought somebody had set the alarm before we got there, you know, like another guest. And finally I went into another room and it was still buzzing. So I called downstairs and the woman said in a very calm voice, "Yes, we're all evacuating. You must evacuate right now."